Hello. Hey guys, John here with Should I Graphics, and yeah, Should I Graphics creativity inestimable. So earlier today, I got a text from a client requesting a logo, and we're going to work on that together. And I'll show you how I'm doing it. The person requested a simple logo, but as usual, let's have a rundown of some of the things we have done. We did a logo for Verdact, the YouTube gamer. We did a poster for Wazi, the musician. And yesterday we did this for Paranormal Junkie, another YouTuber. Uh, Interesting stuff, some of which are weird. And let's see. Um, yeah, I had to pause the recording to answer a phone call. Well, let's see. I just want to make sure it's still recording because, all right, it is good. Because yesterday I had a problem when I touched something and it was a Photoshop shortcut, but at the same time it was a shortcut for my recording software, and somehow it kind of messed up everything. It was like it zoomed in and zoomed out again, and I succeeded in getting it under control. But when I was done with the recording process and I wanted to render the video, it just wouldn't render. I left it there for several hours and nothing happened because I made a video on how I was designing this poster, brought in the image from the internet and everything, and I showed how I was placing everything and how I put this effect that made this writing to look like it was actually cut into the stone. But you know, well, unfortunately we don't have that, and I was too lazy to do it all over again. So today we are going to create a logo for, I have no idea what to do, but they said HoneyB. So I downloaded some elements. Okay, I downloaded some elements for that from the internet, from Google, and we're simply going to create a new document. Call it this is how they spell the honey bee. This is how it was sent to me, like that. And you can look at my settings and try to match them. And now I'm going to, as usual, rotate there, put it on its side, and then we're going to go right here and check out some of the images I downloaded. Let's see, what was that? YouTube? Yeah, right here. So before we start bringing in the image, first of all, we are going to create a bounding box with rounded curved edges in a rectangular shape, something like this. Okay, and we're going to rasterize that. Okay, you can right click and take rasterize layer. I prefer using my shortcut for it, and it's done. And then we are going to duplicate and invert the color, and we're going to control T to bring up the free transform box. When we will hold Alt and Shift and push things in uniformly. Well, it's not exactly what I wanted, so I'm going to hold Alt and Shift, and instead of holding at the angle, I'll hold on the side right here, click and drag out till I believe it matches perfectly on all sides, just about about here, and I double click to apply. I believe that's relatively good enough. So let me zoom in so that you can see more of what I'm doing right here. And now we're going to start bringing in certain elements, and But first, let's add some color to that box by double clicking on the end here, and we'll take a color overlay and we will make it a light blue. Yeah, somewhere there. I think that's good. No, maybe a little darker, like here. So you can see the code for the blue I'm using. So there you go. And now what's next is I am going to duplicate this layer, make a selection around the duplicate by holding down Control and clicking on the layer thumbnail right here, and I'm going to fill it up with the same blue by bringing up the color. Let me close that and show you what I'm doing. Click right here to bring up the color picker, and I'm going to pick the same color right here, and we're going to fill it up using the shortcut Alt backspace. That's right. And now what we're going to do next is deselect, take the elliptical marquee tool, make a selection like this. It is one curve around here like so, and then invert said selection by hitting the Shift Control I. Selection is inverted, and we are going to clear by hitting backspace, and deleted that area. So that's that. Then now we're going to make this blue even lighter than the one beneath it. I just held Control and clicked on the thumbnail right here. Then I'm going to select a way lighter blue, like that, and I'm filling the selected area with it by hitting Alt backspace there. So next I'm going to bring in the cloud. There's a cute cloud. I'll now move to this area right here, and I am going to double click on its end to bring up the layer style control panel, and I'm going to fill it with white, like that. It's already beginning to look like something. All right, now in the background right here, I would like to, since the whole thing is be themed, I'm going to bring in a honeycomb texture. Right here, put it about there. Then I'm going to bring up the shape of this layer right here, the layer underneath the cloud, the rounded rectangle. Okay, you know what, there's something I always do when I'm working on my stuff in these videos. I've not been doing it. It's kind of weird, so I always name my layers. I put in the caps lock so that I can see it very well, because I'm working from a laptop right now, and it sucks, I know, but sure. And let's see here, I'm going to put it big blue box. Yeah, I always name it not accurately, but by instead of big, I wrote big. White box. Curved box. This one is alright. Cloud and hexagon pattern. I'm just going to leave those like that. So I'm going to click on the curve box, guy right here, and I'm going to use, as I've brought up the selection, I held control before clicking on the thumbnail of the curve box layer. Good. So I'm still on the free hexagon layer when I take layer mask, and there you see the layer mask now makes it to appear only in this place. Now I'll displace the layer and put it under the cloud because I want that pattern to be behind the cloud. And what's next is I'm going to put in an effect, okay, coloring it. It's red now, I would like it to be white. There you go. Pretty cool, huh? See that? Good. So we are moving forward, and I think it's a little too edgy for such a cute and rounded logo, so I'm going to add in another effect which is called stroke. Add a stroke to it and make the stroke to be white as well, so it's bolder. Alright, like that. And then what I'll do is I'll reduce the opacity to soften everything up. Soften it. Keep going. I think at 42 it's alright. Like that. Good. So what's next is I have to bring in the B. Now I just got all of this. I got this by googling on Google Images. I put HoneyB silhouette. This I got it by googling cloud silhouette, and that's where I got the clouds. And you can see there's a lot of silhouettes for the HoneyB, and this is even one of them. It gave me as an SVG file. I don't know if I'll use it. I think this one is good enough for what we're about to do. So but you notice it's a JPEG, so the colors are all attached together. The white is attached to the black, and I'll show you how to get rid of that right now. So you click and drag into Photoshop. Okay, you drop right there. You don't drop right here. Drop right there. Okay, now remember there are so many ways of doing things in Photoshop. This is just one of them. Alright, and what we're going to do is we're going to come here to channels. Okay, when it opens like this in Photoshop, you come to channels, and then you control click right here on RGB. Now you notice it has made a selection. So what we simply do is we come back to layers, okay, and Control J. Now it instead took it took the white to another layer, so that was not what we needed to do. Okay, we're going to go back a step in our history, and we're going to invert selection like that, and we're going to hit Control J again, and there we took just the B. Okay, you can see if we move it like this. So what do we do now? We're going to take it, just pull it up to right here and drop. There you have your B. So I'm going to I don't want them to face in that direction. Or perhaps I wanted them to be facing outward, not inward. I don't really know. Now I'm not so sure. Now outward is the way to go. We're going to flip horizontal like that. Increase the size of the B. Put them right here. Duplicate. Move. Control T. Reduce from angle by holding Shift and Alt and clicking. Reduce B size. Move. Control T. Rotate slightly. Duplicate. Control T. Click and drag down. Shift and Alt. Reduce. And flip horizontal, so him is facing inward. Come back to this guy, control click on it to select its layer, control T, rotate him somewhat like this. That's good. Now there we have our bees. Okay, I think this big guy should be slightly bigger. Control click on him, control T, increase the size. Oops, I let go of the wrong one. What the hell did I do? Anyway, let's just do it again. Okay, try to fix that. Good. Hold shift and out. Yeah, if you let go of the wrong key at the wrong time, it's going to really fuck up your stuff, if you excuse my French. So there you go. So our bees are in place, and what's next is we're going to put them all together, okay, by making them into a single smart object. And I'm going to use my shortcut to do that, but to do it you can also right click and convert to smart object. So as an efficient designer, you should always learn as many keyboard shortcuts and even create your own. Like this one, I created it. I showed how to create your own keyboard shortcuts when I started uploading videos, so you can go back and check that to see how to do it if you do not know how to do it. So I put them together because I want to give them a single color right here, which also would be blue, like that. Remember I said this is a simple logo, one without a lot of effects. So we're going to put in the name. Let me verify again, because I think that is how they spelled it, the way I spelled it up here. But let me verify. Let me see how far we've gone with our stream. Okay, 17 minutes, not bad. Let the B be on the right. Oh, okay. I'm just going through the instructions now. He said the B should be on the right, let the B be on the right, and the cloud on the left. All right. That's very simple. I'm going to invert everything, and all right. Okay, I've gotten the real spelling. It's HoneyB, as in the letter B, not B as in you know, the HoneyB itself. So we are simply going to take all of this from here, select all of them. What I simply did is I click on one, held down shift, came down to this one right here, tapped I just clicked and selected all of them the same way you select in Windows. And I have free transform by hitting Control T, and then I take flip horizontal, and now I'll move, hold down shift so it moves uniformly. Dude, why can't you move uniformly? What's your problem? Come on, I'm holding shift. Stop being crazy. What's wrong with this guy? You know what, I think I'm just going to use the arrow keys. There you go. I think everything is in place there. Alright, so flip everything. Seems a little weird to me, but those are the instructions. And we're going to write in a kind of soft text, we're going to write the word HoneyB right here. So we're going to look for a soft font for that. So I'm going to pick Honey. I know why he's giving all in caps. I'll fix it. B. So come here, take this guy out. We used it in some other project. That's why it's still there, since I've not closed for Photoshop. In fact, I've not restarted my computer in a few days. say the least. Like that. So we have to look for a pretty rounded font, you know, of the soft category. Ooh, that's so rounded it can make me puke. Let's see, something less rounded, please. Let's see this disco looking guy. Alright. Alright, but I don't like the way the E looks. That's one thing. Sometimes because of the font type, your your text can look different. Sometimes it becomes illegible or incomprehensible because people just won't get it. An A might end up looking like an E, an E like a D, you know. So you have to make sure that legibility is very, very important. Let's see. Alright, that seems okay, but a little square. I need something really rounded. Ooh, so cute. I'll have to think this is for some lady, okay, because the amount of cuteness involved in the whole thing is something like this. But why is it slanted? And the text are the letters are too far apart. Let's see if we can bring them together. Is it bringing them together or squeezing them up? I don't know. Anyway, I think like this is okay. So yeah, this almost looks like a U, but I think everybody can see it's an O, so we're going to leave it. So the font I finally chose is Gabriela Becker. All right, so there you go, and that's that for the logo HoneyB. And I'm going to save. Now, if you're working on a desktop and you're in a country like mine with unstable power grid and power fluctuations and things like that, you need to save more often. I've noticed that on most of these videos I only save at the end. You shouldn't do that. You should save way more often. Also, there's a setting inside for Photoshop where you can set for it to save your project for you every like 5 or 10 minutes. Well, you can set it as you want. I don't know if I should do a video on that, but nah, it's not necessary. You can easily find it. It's under general settings. You just look through, you'll find a place where you can save. So we are going to go to, well, this was not just for my YouTube channel. This is actually a client, so I'm actually going to create a folder for it. HoneyB, and my folders are properly organized. Everything is properly organized. So save as. My shortcut for save as just stopped working some days ago. I believe when I restart my machine it would work fine, but right now I have so many things going on. I don't want to restart it. That's why the machine is acting crazy. It's pretty old and pretty crappy. Let's see. Yeah, I have to create a new folder. HoneyB, and this time I save as JPEG. There, and now I have to save the PNG. Save as. Oh no, before I do that, turn off the background. Good. Take file. No, file was save as. So there you have it. That's how you design a small and simple logo. uh, well, there are many ways to do it, but this is how I did this particular one, and I just wanted to make this 30-minute video on it. Let's see. Yeah, we're not yet clocked 30 minutes. That's good, and we're done. So I intend to make a video for Secure Team, and it's a YouTube channel guy who does the whole thing on aliens and stuff like that. uh, I already sent him a message on Twitter saying I'm going to do that, and yeah, right here. So I intend to do it either today or tomorrow. I'm not so sure. It depends on my program. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do as you please, and enjoy life as much as you can.